Welcome to Sin City, fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, home of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway complex. The 1.5-mile oval, visited by all three NASCAR touring series. The dirt track, which has played host to many famous dirt series, including World of Outlaws. And the Bullring, a 0.3 of a mile short track known for close racing, bent sheet metal, and hurt feelings. And the M&S Welding Repair Street Stock Tour makes stop number 8 in its journey across America at the Bullring. The mountains and the speedway in the background, the setting sun, the lights covering the track, and it's time for the racing to begin. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Green Flag Racing Network. My name is Chris Roscoe, Robert McKay alongside, as always, Adam Holston got win number 3 last week at USA International Speedway down in Florida, and he has become one of my picks to take the title at the season end.
Yeah, Adam Holston strong all season, definitely showing strong here at the Bullring. Currently waiting for the randomizer to finish here. Let's see if I can't pull up these qualifying results. I believe he was towards the top of the tower. We saw Josh Terrett-Hill put on a blazing lap there at the beginning. So it'll be interesting to see how these drivers handle this very different track tonight. And especially for the drivers that are doing double duty, it's definitely going to be interesting because we're going from Vegas to Martinsville in about an hour and a half.
Yeah, not even the fact that they're miles away from each other, Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way to Martinsville, Virginia. It's also two very different short tracks. This track is banked. It has the curved back straightaway. You have one groove around this track, and it's the bottom. You gotta use the bumper. Martinsville, very flat. Still have to use the bumper, but there isn't the curved back straightaway, there isn't the banking, and it's also a completely different car. So, very different conditions for any driver who's doing double duty tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Well, luckily, this is iRacing, and you don't have to fly all the way out to the East Coast. The standings are set.
Hamlin.
Well, you don't have to
Hamlin about that one.
You don't have to fly out to Martinsville in an hour. So, the field is set. Let's take a look at the qualifying results here from Las Vegas Bullring. Rosca, take us away.
Daniel Brunelli put that car, number 18, on pole position. That number 18 has been fast in every race he showed up for. Christopher Shepard starting along his outside. Adam Holston, Dave Billings making up row number 2. Caleb Hunt, Josh Terrett-Hill. We saw Terrett-Hill's first showing last week at USA, and he was bad fast when he didn't have damage. Brandon Willard, Devin Lyons making up row number 4. That'll round out your 8-car field for tonight's race.
See the randomizer taking effect here at the Bullring. That's honestly a rule I really do like about this series, is that it's unpredictable. I like that.
Yeah, just because Daniel Brunelli set the fastest lap, now he has to go back through the field, through the randomizer, and now he has to prove not only was he the fastest car by himself, but now he has to prove he's the fastest car with traffic around him. And that's been the decider in a couple of these races. I've noticed some races we've had the randomizer take effect, and the guy with the fastest lap wasn't able to make his way through the field towards the front, and some drivers are able to kind of be like, hey, doesn't matter how many cars you put in front of me, I will pass them.
Yeah, exactly. And now, to be fair, some cars are just better, in clean air than dirty air, but it really is a test of the driver's skill, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of these short tracks are just that, tests on driver skill. And we've seen that with Adam Holston, Christopher Shepard. Those two both have multiple wins this season so far. So it's interesting to see who's able to climb through the rankings tonight as the pace car pulls off.
8 drivers taking the field tonight through the restart zone, and we're green at the Bullring.
Tarrant Hill out to an early lead, clears Caleb Hunt for the race lead. Devin Lyons up to third. And here comes Dave Billings, Daniel Brunelli side by side for fourth. Oh, big send. Devin Lyons up the hill.
Tags the 18.
Slides down the track. Caution flies already.
Getting pushed there from the 19.
Carnage early here at the Bullring.
Yeah, Daniel Brunelli definitely getting the short end of the stick here. Take a look at the replay and see what happened.
They're going into turn 3. Lyons drives in and hard. Tags the 019 and...
I think right there, he hit the rumble strip and shot up the track.
Yeah, car steps out. Unfortunately, Daniel Brunelli nowhere to go.
Yeah, Devin Lyons will receive an EOL penalty by race control for cause of incident as he's slow going in 1 and 2.
I think he's stalled, gets it refired, gets back going. Yeah, here, with this camera mounted on top of the press box, you can see the intermediate track, that 1.5 mile super speedway, in the background. In front of us, we have the Bullring. On the other side of the speedway lies the dirt track. And as we go towards turn 1, you see the mountains in the background. Kind of hard to see with the sun being down, but you can kind of see the outline there.
Yeah, Las Vegas Speedway and Vegas and the Speedway itself, kind of an odd place. It's unique, that's for sure. But a lot of racing action just here on the same campus. Honestly, I think this is the most racetracks I think I've ever seen on a singular NASCAR campus.
I might have to disagree with you on that one. I think Charlotte beats you. I think Charlotte beats this. Just by how many road course layouts Charlotte has.
I'm talking about individual facilities.
Ah, okay.
You do the research. You're the research man. Pace car pulls off. 8 drivers once again taking the field to green. The 88 leads us back to green at the Bullring. Great launch.
Tarrant Hill has had great launches these first 2 races. First 2 restarts. Has been able to keep Caleb Hunt behind him. Caleb Hunt had a better launch that time, but now Christopher Shepard wants to spoil the party. Here comes Dave Billings as well.
Yeah, deep block. Here comes the 19 on the 019 of Caleb Hunt here on the outside. 14's going to take advantage of that. 14 of Dave Billings moves up to 3rd.
Here comes Adam Holston, charges it into the corner. He's able to make it stick. He moves up to 4th. What a move. He passed 2 cars in that corner.
Caleb Hunt here stuck on the outside.
The lap.
Gives an old bump to the 18, gets a little loose, keeps it straight. We stay green.
Holston goes outside. Dave Billings makes it stick. What is this?
The 02 goes. Oh, the 18 again.
Caution flies.
Daniel
Just set the fastest lap, and around he goes.
Look at the brake glow on those front brakes. He slammed them hard. If they're still glowing.
Yeah, you had a car spin in front of you. What else are you gonna do?
Let's rewind the tapes here. Mitch tries to push it on the outside. Gets loose and right in front of the 18. Right on board here with the 18 for that one.
Yeah, just nowhere to go.
Not a whole lot of contact, though. Obviously, a little bit of nose damage, but nothing really too severe.
That's a very eerie-looking scheme.
I was about to say, that's, alrighty then.
Looks a little disconcerting. It might be a psychological tactic, going off of DW. A little bit of psychological attack, trying to scare cars into getting out of your way. I won't say it works yet.
Imagine if you saw that in your rear view.
I won't say it doesn't work yet. I might be I might need a change of underwear if I saw that in my mirror.
Depends on how close it
especially
is.
coming up. Especially if how fast he's coming as well.
Lights on the pace car coming off here momentarily. We're a tenth of the way through, and Josh Hill, boy, he benefited from the randomizer. Is he still in the lead?
Yeah, that 88 car has been excellent on restarts, and he's been able to stay ahead of any hard charging drivers, and that's how he's been able to keep the lead so far tonight. As he hangs on for one more lap, green flag flies. And Tarrant Hill goes. Not well, because here comes Shepard.
Right there on the outside, side by side, heading into 2. Shepard, though, with the black. Don't know what that's about.
Billings, 3 wide in the middle. Shepard backs out of it.
Do you think Shepard jumped the start? He's dropping all the way back. Now 99 loose.
Flipping around.
And the caution flies. I think Christopher Shepard may have jumped it.
Very well could be, but it didn't look like he ever got in front of Tarrant Hill. No, right there.
See if we can't get a better.
He's in front of Tarrant Hill right there.
Yeah, but when did they go?
It looks like Tarrant launches first. Because right there is when Tarrant goes.
Let's see.
Right when he leaves the rear bumper of Billings.
I see what you mean there, though. The 19 is ahead. Even when he look at that, look at the difference right there. Yeah, I think that he got blacked for jumping the start.
Very well could be.
But interesting to see when he serves that black too.
Well, he has to wait till green, and with how this race goes, that might be a bit.
Well, he's also got to get down to the bottom as well. I think that's what he was. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Trying to do is get towards the bottom, let everyone by, get towards the bottom to serve what I believe is a drive-through penalty. But he's got the short end of the stick if he has that drive-through and he's stuck on the outside.
It's definitely been an interesting race here so far at the Bullring. Is this the shortest track we've raced on? I'm looking through and it may be.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Slinger Speedway up in Slinger, Wisconsin is shorter. This is 0.37 of a mile.
See the 19 jump here to the top.
Slinger Speedway is a straight 0.25. Huh. So Slinger Speedway is a straight quarter mile.
The more you know. Side by side here for third, the 19 and the 14 battling here. It's Dave Billings and Caleb Hunt. Christopher Shepard comes to serve his drive-through penalty as the 18 dives down to the inside.
Here we go. Tarrant Hill under attack. And Brunelli is through.
And but here comes the 88, not giving up yet. Let's ride on board the rear here. That's not the rear. That's also not the rear. That's the rear. Let's ride on board the rear of the 18.
Yeah, Tarrant Hill looking to make the move, I think. Only a 50-lap race. We're only on lap 11. Feels like a lot of time, but it really isn't. We're running 16 to 17-second lap times here. It's about less than an hour to make this pass. Less than half an hour. I'm not doing math at this time of night.
They're not. 88 giving the bumper. He's right there.
And here's Dave Billings. You see third car in line there. Get big loose by Dave Billings. Has to fall back. And now Dave Billings under attack by Adam Holston.
Maybe the creepy eyes did scare him.
Alright, so we'll check a yes in that box.
He's trying to use the bumper again. Getting real tight there. You see the massive wheel input there for the 88.
Alternate line. Tarrant Hill gets a good corner exit. There he is on the inside.
Contact made. Side by side. Here comes Josh Tarrant.
Tarrant Hill wants that lead back, and he's going to get it going into turn number 3. Crossover move by Brunelli, and Tarrant's going to lead that lap.
Dives down deep, trying to do the same thing.
Adam Holston.
O2 takes advantage to second, looking to the inside for first. Contact made again. 18 real loose.
Brunelli hard on the wall.
Now this is short track racing.
So remember in the intro when I said the only way around is using the bumper?
These drivers,
I think these drivers may have taken it a little too literally.
Well, hey, they're using it cleanly, unlike the Bristol race that, you know, we're a team of. For the fans at home, do not do an iRacing official race at Bristol Motor Speedway. It is a terrible idea.
Oh no, I was having fun yesterday.
Hey, we got the dub, so all that matters. 18 using the back bumper of the 88, pushing him through the corners. It's right on board the rear of the 88. I feel like I'm going to be using this cam a lot. Not that one. Really loose. Oh my god.
Big wiggle by Tarrant Hill. And he falls all the way back to 5th. And now Dave Billings up to 2nd. That was a big wiggle.
That was a huge wiggle.
I was about to say, look at the damage on the front end of Brunelli's car. Tarrant Hill loose off of 4. He keeps it straight. We say green. What a... That 88 car has had issues off of turn 4 the last 2 laps. Devin Lyons in pit road.
There's something I noticed. Let's back a look at 2 things. 1, Devin Lyons here a few laps ago, driving it straight into the wall. Getting the meatball. And then...
barely missing the tires there.
This massive, massive wiggle out of the 88, real loose, goes up the track again and saves it. But even the 18 got loose on that one. Great saves by both of these drivers.
Yeah, it just shows you the skill that these drivers have. It may not look like it, but these drivers are pushing as hard as they can. And you overstep that boundary just a little bit, and your car gets sideways fast.
Why'd you say it like that? Fast.
Are you making fun of my accent?
That sounded country, not Midwestern.
Biased.
Biased. Anyway.
Tarrant Hill up the track. He gets another big wiggle. He falls behind Caleb Hunt.
Those tires are starting to fail him a little bit.
Tarrant Hill may have pushed too hard too early in this race. Adam Holston, current race leader, followed by Daniel Brunelli. Dave Billings in tow.
Josh Tarrant Hill, it was all going well for him, and then it didn't. See, Adam Holston started to put drivers a lap down. Brandon Willard, Christopher Shepard being put a lap down. As... there we go. Magic.
And that's a big thing with putting the 19 of Christopher Shepard 1 lap down. that's one of your biggest competitors. If you're Adam Holston, that's one of your biggest competitors for the title is that 19 of Christopher Shepard. So the more, the bigger of a win you get over Christopher Shepard, the easier your chances, or the higher chances you have of winning the title are for Adam Holston.
Well, yeah, because Christopher Shepard is currently second, 23 points behind Adam Holston. We got, I believe, 7-8 races left in the season. It's dwindling down, that's for sure.
Yeah, if Adam Holston wins, Christopher Shepard gets the 7th place finish. That gap is only going to grow. But I like Adam Holston's chances of winning the title. He's been good on these kinds of tracks. When he wins dominantly. He leads a good chunk of the final stint to bring home the W. And it looks like tonight is going to be another Adam Holston W.
And don't jinx it yet. It's Christopher Shepard and Brandon Willard, 2 drivers a lap down, currently battling for 6th.
Terrence Hill went from leading the race to being right in front of Adam Holston. There is your race leader, and there's your former leader.
88.
Hill.
Letting him by here.
Terrence Hill falls 1 lap down. Now 4 cars remain on the lead lap. Christopher Shepard just moved Dave Billings up the track in turn number 2. And that 19 machine is fast. Trying to pull away from this pack.
Trying to get his lap back.
He's doing it the old-fashioned way.
And also trying to catch up to Josh Terrett Hill to get a top 5. That'll really help him on the points. Caleb Hunt closing in on Dave Billings.
Dave Billings got the bumper put to him by Christopher Shepard a couple laps ago. That's put him off the pace just a little bit. There's Brandon Willard slow off of turn number 2.
Got really squiggly and loose.
I like that paint scheme on Brandon Willard though. It was a clean looking scheme.
And he's been running it for a while, 10 to go. It's probably
really
one of my favorite.
Yeah,
one of my favorite paint schemes. Dale Earnhardt fans from the 2010s would hate Daniel Brunelli for running a Kyle Busch number on a GM Goodwrench car, but now that
I feel like you would put in that. I feel like you would be put in that same boat as well.
He's a Chevy now, unfortunately. In races for RCR, unfortunately.
Which is the same team that Dale Sr. raced for.
Definitely not the same level of team. Oh, real loose for Daniel Brunelli.
And Terrett Hill's racing his way back on the lead lap. He passes Daniel Brunelli to try and catch back up to Adam Holston, who has basically checked out from the field.
Yeah, 3 seconds
Coming
ahead.
up 5 laps to go here at the Las Vegas Bullring.
See, this is just a casual Monday drive.
It ain't come easy, though. He had to fight his way through the field. He's been able to do that tonight, as he has been for most of the races so far this season. And Adam Holston is in position to get win number 4 on the M&S Welding Repair Street Stock Tour.
He's ripping around here. See, I believe... Who is that? That's the 99 of Brandon Willard that Adam Holston can see. He's definitely not going to catch up to him, coming to 2 to go. These races, they go by fast, but oh boy, there's been a ton of action. Coming to the white here, Barney waving that white flag as the creepy-eyed 02 of Adam Holston takes that white flag. 1 to go here, presented by Slim Chickens. Coming through 1 and 2, just like as Roska said about 25 laps ago. It has been another Adam Holston domination. Thank you. As he comes out of 4 and takes his 4th W of the season. Adam Holston with the win here at the Bullring in Las Vegas. Daniel Brunelli finishing 2nd. Dave Billings coming to the line, defending the 019 of Caleb Hunt, and he'll finish 4th or 3rd. And right into the pit seat he goes.
That was sketchy if you were a Tarrant Hill fan. That was almost nose first into a pole. By the way, this is not the optimal pit entry. Just saying.
It's not that close, but sure.
No, well...
Adam Olsen burning it down in a... That's a first. These things are almost impossible to burn down. He's doing it anyway. Burning it down in a street stock. Take a look at our finishing order here, presented by M&S Welding and Repair. Roska, take us through our finishing order.
Adam Holston puts on another clinic as he wins here in Las Vegas. Daniel Brunelli, Dave Billings rounds out the podium. Caleb Hunt, Josh Tarrant Hill went from leading the race, finishes 1 lap down in 5th. Christopher Shepard, Brandon Willard finishing 7th. Devin Lyons rounds out the 8-car field.
All right, now...
There's two words that I would use to describe this race. Chaotic and dominant.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great showing here at the Bullring. And now time for some post-race interviews. Looks like we're gonna be skipping 3rd position here, as Dave Billings unable to attend. We're gonna go to 2nd place here. That of Daniel Brunelli. Let's bring him in. I see a Tristan Brunelli.
That's him.
That's what I thought. Daniel Brunelli, it's Robert McKay and Christopher Roska here in the GRFN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, finishing 2nd here at the Bullring, but no one can catch Adam Holston tonight. Has a feel to snag away another podium on the season.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We just got a bunch of damage and everything at the start. It kind of hurt us a little bit, and I got the tires too hot, and we fell back, and Adam just drove away. He was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you had a very unlucky first part of the race. Got into 2 incidents where you couldn't really do anything, but you came home with the 2nd. Looking at the points, currently sitting 9th, about 330 points behind the leader. Obviously, you're not going to snag away the championship, but a good points tonight for you should move you up the order here.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm not really running for points or anything with all the real life stuff, because that obviously comes first, but I'm running as many as I can.
Yeah, exactly. Life always comes first. We'll see you next week or at Martinsville. If not, take care.
All right. See ya.
All right, now we're going to get in 3rd place as Dave Billings is popped in our waiting room. Let's bring him in. Dave Billings, it's Robert McKay and Chris Roska here in the GRFN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I do.
All right, coming home 3rd behind Daniel Brunelli here at the Bullring. How does it feel?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I had a good run for once.
Yeah. Great points day for you. Obviously, sitting comfortably in 3rd should give you a little bit of distance from Brad Nelson. But, I mean, no one can catch Adam Holston tonight.
No, those guys are the class of the field. Between Adam, Dan, and Chris Shepard, too. They run up front all the time, so.
Yeah, don't worry. Your time will come. You've been running very strong, and I have a lot of faith in you.
I appreciate that.
All right, we'll see you in about an hour at Martinsville. But if not, see you next week. Take care.
All right, will do. Thanks.
Yeah, of course. And last but certainly not least, finishing first is Adam Holston. Let's bring him in. Hey, Adam, it's Robert and Rosca here on the Draw Front broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, coming home with your 4th win of the season. You getting sick of being here?
No, not at all.
It certainly feels good. I'm surprised you were able to burn it down in a street stock.
Yeah, it's in my blood. My dad was doing it for years before I was born, and kind of grew up around the street stocks.
Well, so that's why you're so fast in these.
Yeah, I guess you could say so.
You definitely have had better luck in the street stocks than you have in the late models. So searching that same level of dominance. Overall, how'd the car feel tonight here at the Bullring?
It felt pretty good. It was loose on the early run, as you saw. I looped her around there. Thank God, everyone found their brake pedal, and I didn't really take any damage there. But other than that, it felt really good. The car was stable. Felt good on the long runs, and that's what I was looking for.
Well, the cards fell your way here in Sin City. See you in about an hour for Martinsville, but if not, see you next week. Take care and go celebrate that win.
All right, thanks, sir.
Yeah, of course. See you next week. Well, that'll do it for us for now here at the Bullring. Me and Roscoe got to catch a flight to Martinsville. Tune in about an hour for the late models taking on Martinsville Speedway. But if not, we'll